Good afternoon, my movie-loving brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon on the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel, where we talk about all things movies, movie news, and other screen-related stuff. I am, of course, your humble host, Keith Toothman. I am joined today by no one. I will be flying solo today. It will just be me, so hopefully I'm enough to satisfy your movie news needs. Yeah, there's a lot of nothing going on today, movie news-wise, but there is a few things that quickly I want to talk about before we get into our main topics. It is James Earl Jones's, I believe, 90-something birthday. Shout out to you, James Earl Jones, the voice of Mufasa, of course, and the greatest cinematic villain of all time, Darth Vader. Congratulations, man. Being able to live that long has got to be a true blessing and really cool to do, especially when you're having a very successful career as long as James Earl Jones has, playing as many iconic characters as he has, of course, right? So shout out to James Earl Jones. Happy birthday, brother. Hopefully you get to continue to live on and be Darth Vader for us until the day that you can no longer take those deep, raspy breaths. But yeah, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to shout that out. I did have some time finally last night to check out some HBO Max series that we've been talking about a lot on the show, and we will talk about those here in a little bit and my thoughts on those things. But first, I do want to say, if you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you can have your movie news when you need it and where you need it. And we are giving away an Xbox Series S here on the channel. There's a video up on it, a video on the channel up. Go check it out if you haven't. Let's give you a little rundown. If you send in a super chat during a live show, including today's live show, it enters you in for a chance to win that Xbox Series S. So make sure that you guys are sending in those super chats for your chance to win that bad boy. Also, we do have our new channel membership up that is alive, well, and thriving. Shout out to all our current channel members. We appreciate all the support. It helps to keep the channel coming to you every day, daily, and improving as it continues to come. So we appreciate all those channel members. If you're not a current channel member, you can check that out in the About section in the members only link. Just go ahead and click that, and you can become a member for as little as $2.99 a month. And again, we appreciate all the channel members we currently have. With that down, if you're new around here, the way we like to do things is we like to go over a few main topics, and then at the end of the show, we like to take any comments or questions or chats or super chats or anything you've left down in the comment section below. So make sure you guys are interacting down there, and then make sure you're sticking around to the end of the show to see any of those questions get answered. I do have one more thing that I do want to mention. I will probably do a separate video up on the channel for it, but I did finally get the Black Panther sideshow $800 statue in, and it is as beautiful as they say it is. Let me move out of the way so you can check it out. I mean, come on. I mean, I know you can just see Boss and the legs of T'Challa, but God, it's so nice. So well made. The thing's got to be like 70 pounds. Yeah, so stay tuned for a video on that. All right, guys, with that down, quick show today. Wife has school, things going on, got to watch the daughter, haven't eaten dinner. Going to try to move right through these main topics. So we are going to jump right in to our first main topic today, and our first main topic today is this. So after all the talk about Last of Us yesterday on the show and the reviews that were coming out and some of the things that other people were saying about it, I was excited about it. And last night when I finally had a chance, it was late, but I had a chance. I was in the studio. I threw on The Last of Us episode 1. I had to renew my HBO Max account in order to do it. But I did it, and I will tell you this. It was worth it. I specifically like the beginning part of this, with his daughter, where, you know, I don't want to spoil anything. Maybe we'll do a spoil discussion about it later. The stuff with his daughter in the beginning, that stuff was really compelling. And as a dude with a biracial daughter as well, it just, I don't know, it just touched me in a certain way that immediately connected me to this series. And then, if you've seen the episode, you know what happens. But yeah, this was great. This was really well made, really good drama. Pedro Pascal was awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of the new girl that I'm assuming is the main girl. I was a way bigger fan of the daughter. I have never played The Last of Us. I'm not a PlayStation guy. I want to be. I'm still waiting for someone to send me a PS5. But until I play The Last of Us, I probably won't know these characters quite as much as you guys do, and I'm sure you guys are way more connected. And tell me, maybe there's something that about this other character that I should love more. But yeah, I really dug it, man. I thought it was great. I thought this is definitely something that I will be watching every week, and if we can, man, this would be a great one to do a post show or a pregame show or a spoiler discussion show for, or something like that. It really is great. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out The Last of Us episode 1, it's up on HBO Max right now. Go check this thing out. This is good. This is high quality series brought by HBO Max as expected. And, they have a history of bringing real good series like this. As it ended the episode, it offered me Chernobyl, and that's another example of one just a few years ago that was, God, just really good. So yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to check this out, I give so far one episode in, definitely a thumbs up for me. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. If you have, tell me what you think. What you guys think of The Last of Us episode 1? I know a good chunk of you guys are probably coming from playing the game, so you have a lot different perspective on it than I do. So don't kill me over my opinions on it. Maybe it doesn't match up with the game at all. I have no idea what the story even is of the game, let alone even what kind of game it is. It could be a first-person shooter for all I know. I just really have no idea. But if you do know, fill me in. Let me know what's going on. Is it close to the game? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. All right. With that down, we are going to jump into our second main topic today. And our second main topic today is this. So, as I was saying just a moment ago, finally last night, I had some time to catch up and watch The Last of Us episode 1 on HBO Max, which again, I had to renew my HBO Max in order to do. I also, after finishing it, I was up and I was, The Last of Us was so good that I was in this mood to watch more hopeful goodness. So I decided the other show that we've been talking a lot about here on the channel is the new Velma show, brought to us by Mindy Kaling, voiced by Mindy Kaling, who voices, Velma, and lots of controversy going on. It's been review bombed pretty early. There's only 2 episodes out. I had a chance to check out, after watching The Last of Us, I had a chance to check out Velma episode 1. I did not get a chance to check out episode 2, and I will give you guys my thoughts on that later. But hey, I just want to give you my quick thoughts on episode 1. This show isn't tearing anything up or doing anything crazy. It is an adult kind of show. It has its moments where you laugh, and then it has its moments where it expects you to laugh, but it's just not that funny. It really is hit and miss throughout this episode for me. There's great moments and there's not. And also it just feels weird that these characters are so far disconnected with how much connected we know they are. These group of people feel like they never would have became friends, or let alone, been the greatest group of mystery solvers ever. And I understand that maybe it's supposed to be that way, and maybe it would have been that way. I get that, but it just feels weird to see it, to actually, go through it and see how disconnected and disjointed these characters are with each other. They're so unlike each other. They would never be even around each other in a particular setting, it seems. And yeah, but other than that, again, it had its moments. I love the animation of it. It's very bright and vibrant. I kind of like the adult themes of it a little bit, actually, in moments. I love the shot in the girls' locker room where all the girls are naked, but there's just bubbles covering, all the bad parts. That was great. I thought that was funny. There was moments that worked. Clint Howerton as Fred, I think, works great. The Shaggy character, I don't know. It felt different. I mean, he even goes by a different name, and I'm sure maybe he takes on the moniker later. I thought Shaggy was his actual name. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that this is bad. It's definitely not great. But I'm going to give it another watch. I'm going to watch episode 2, see what I think. I think it's good enough for me to watch another episode at least. It's not very long either, so it's not like you suffer through anything. And, I'm going to check episode 2 out and hopefully that it starts to pick up a little bit. And as we dive more into this actual story, too, that they're trying to tell, which seems kind of interesting. There seems like there could be some things in this murder mystery story that's cool while pulling in this group of misfits that do not connect with each other at all and bringing them together to create the world's, greatest mystery solving crew. So I'm along for the ride. Like I said, I wouldn't say this is great, but it's not bad. And it's early, early on in Family Guy and The Simpsons and a lot of adult animated series were kind of, but they got a lot better as they went on. So I'm going to keep giving this a try. I'm going to watch episode 2. I'll let you guys know tomorrow or whenever I have the chance to watch it, let you know exactly what I think of episode 2. But for now, you know what? Thumbs up, thumbs down, world. Yeah, this is definitely a thumbs up. I could see it being around 50 or 60% on Rotten Tomatoes legitimately, because I could see about half of the people not liking this and about half of the people liking it. It does seem like that kind of thing. So, guys, have you had a chance to check out this Velma series with all the review bombing and stuff going on? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. What'd you guys think? Did you guys enjoy episode 1? Have you checked out episode 2? Do you love this series? Do you hate this series? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. All right, with that down, we're going to jump into our third main topic today. And our third main topic today is this. So I know the topic screen is all messed up. Don't worry about it. The third main topic today is coming to us from this article that we have here pulled up from Deadline. And that article states as such, Channing Tatum reveals that he has the rights to Patrick Swayze's classic Ghost and plans to produce and star in a remake. Let's read a little bit of this. Channing Tatum has revealed that he has the rights to the classic 1990 romance Ghost from Paramount Pictures and plans to remake it. His disclosure is that his production company, Free Association, has the rights to Ghost came during an interview with Vanity Fair, conducted while the actor-producer was making pottery. Now, I know why, that's hilarious. Now I know why they put pottery making in Ghosts, he joked. This whole process is very, very sexual. Tatum told Vanity Fair that he'll play Patrick Swayze's role in the new Ghost, but we're going to do something different, he said, alluding to certain problematic elements in the storytelling of the original film. Tatum added, I think it needs to change a little bit to have our, but never got around to finishing his sentence after being distracted by the aforementioned pottery. Further specifics as to his plan for Ghost have not been disclosed. This is hilarious news. First of all, love Channing Tatum. He's a great guy. I also seen in the same interview, he was asked about, his role as being playing Gambit one day, to which he responded, "That's pretty much dead and never going to happen." But he says they do often call Marvel just to kind of check in to make sure that it is as dead as it is. Very interesting. I still think one day we'll get that Channing Tatum Gambit appearance, even if it's just like a small Otherworld cameo appearance, whatever. But yeah, love Channing Tatum. Not the biggest fan of this of the Ghost movie. Not even the biggest Patrick Swayze fan. Yeah, I know. Attack me, whatever. But yeah, definitely know the iconic scenes. Definitely have seen Ghost. Been a long time. Definitely know the pottery scene. That's hilarious. Channing Tatum would look great with his giant ripped body just doing pottery for no reason other than to look sexy. There's nothing greater that I think that Channing Tatum could do to look sexy at this point. He's done it all. He's at Magic Mike like 3 or 4 at this point. I mean, I haven't seen any of those, but I'm assuming he's done it all, right? But yeah, love Channing Tatum. Interesting that his production company has acquired the rights to the remake. Wonder if this goes theatrical. Is this a streaming thing? This is go to Netflix. How does this end up? Definitely very, very interested in learning more as this comes, or as more comes out. Now, I am a little more interested in him playing Gambit, but hey, it is what it is. But again, love Channing Tatum. Glad to hear this news. It's been a while since I've really seen Channing Tatum in something that I really wanted to see. I mean, there was the 21 and 22 Jump Streets. Loved those movies, but by this point, those were years ago. I know he's doing Magic Mike, and I know that's coming out again this year, but never seen him and not a real big fan. So would love to see more Channing Tatum, and I hope that he does make this Ghost remake that he would star in. I bet we start hearing a lot more about this soon. Guys, you're hearing about this now, though. A Ghost remake starring Channing Tatum with the pottery sexy scene. What do you guys think of this? Is this crazy? Is this stupid? Do you like Ghost? Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the movie. I could really care less, but we are in that world of, remake classic things that people love, and people do love that Ghost movie. It is like a cult classic, so maybe you guys love this idea. Maybe you hate it. Maybe you don't want Ghost to be touched. I know there's a lot of Patrick Swayze lovers out there, so maybe they don't want this to be, remade, especially not with Channing Tatum, maybe. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, though, down in the comment section below. All right. With that down, we are going to jump into our fourth and final main topic today, even though it says it's main topic number 5. It is not. That is last night, the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer dropped, and I had a chance to check it out. And boy, was it epic. Lots going on. As we kind of knew, ending Mandalorian Season 2, that we were gonna, obviously have Grogu back. We were going to be going to Mandalore. There's just so much to get into this season that I'm just getting giddy. It also ends with a premiere date. I can't for the life of me at the second remember the premiere date, but I feel like it wasn't that far away. And I'm super excited for this. There was the shot with all the Jedi. There's the shot with all the Mandalorian. There looks like there's going to be a ton of different Mandalorian in here. I would love to see him finally get his hands on that Darksaber and claim that title of Mandalore would be great. I imagine we see Bo-Katan and we see a lot of the other characters that we've seen in the past, and even probably Ahsoka and some of those characters throughout this season. And again, it just looks great. I cannot wait to get back into this. Hearing Mando's voice just sounds so soothing. There's just something about it. It just feels right to hear that voice. And, he wants to restore his honor. I always talk about how I hate revenge movies, and this is like the counter opposite of that. This isn't a guy that's out getting revenge. This is a guy, if anything, getting revenge or avenging his honor. And I love that, man. I love that this is a story of him trying to, capture that back, and Grogu's back. I love that. We see him get to use the Force again as he continues to grow stronger. Yeah, we see the new ship. It's still beautiful. It's again a lot to take in, a lot to digest. I can't wait for the in-depth videos that Eric Voss and some of these guys are going to put out up on YouTube, because there's just so much going on and they're flashing at you so fast. The scenes are so quick. You could just miss it all in the blink of an eye. But all I know is it looks amazing. It looks epic, and it feels like it's been too long. We talked about this on the show, maybe a month ago. I guess they expected Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, and those few Mandalorian episodes we got kind of in there to kind of be the placeholder for us to get, wait to get season 3. But I would have rather had this. This looks great. The best part, the only good part of the Book of Boba Fett were those Mandalorian episodes, which all they really did was just make us want more Mando. And that seems like that was so long ago. It even feels like Book of Boba Fett was a year ago now. So now we're finally getting Mando season 3. The trailer's here. It looks amazing. Grogu's back. Dad and son back together, taking on the galaxy. Pedro Pascal killing it in all these dramatic roles, and another role where he's protecting a young girl or his daughter with The Last of Us right now. That is just amazing too. So yeah, I can't wait for this to come out. I'm super excited about it. Let me see if I can quickly find a March 1st. There you go. March 1st is the release date. I knew it was in March. It feels like everything's been in March. My birthday's in March. I have a lot planned for March. So why wouldn't it be another big release in March? I'm going to be watching lots of stuff this March, I guess it seems like. So super exciting. And I really cannot wait to see this. Guys, have you had a chance to check out this trailer for season 3 of The Mandalorian? I'm going to say it. I've said after seeing Mandalorian season 1 that the greatest thing Star Wars ever made was probably Mandalorian, outside of probably the original trilogy. The Mandalorian is the best Star Wars thing ever made outside of those 3 original movies. So super excited. I'm sure you guys have had a chance to check it out. What did you guys think of it? Is there something that I don't know that you know? Definitely let me know. Clue me in. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Did you not enjoy season 2? Did you hate Book of Boba Fett as much as I did? Definitely let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. All right, with that down, guys, we are all out of main topics today. Like I said, quick show. Got some stuff to do. Got plans today. So wanted to just knock out a couple of things. Just mainly quick reviews for like I said, The Last of Us episode 1, Thelma episode 1. Then like I said, slow news day, but I heard the Channing Tatum thing. Thought that's cool. Love Channing Tatum. We'll talk about it. And then of course, Mando season 3 trailer was something that was on the table last night that I was like, damn, that's the main topic tomorrow. So was already ready and had that one in the chamber and ready to go. So I appreciate you guys being here. I see people have been floating in and out. It's always awesome to have you guys here. Guys, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell. I see there's 3 of you in here right now. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate all the thumbs up and the love and the support on the videos. Don't be shy to comment. There's often people rotating in and out here. Throw in a comment. I don't care if it's good or bad. Call me fat. Call me ugly. Call me great. Say something about a movie. Ask me my favorite something. I don't care. But comment away, guys. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I will be back in here in the studio tomorrow, 5 p.m. And I believe I will be joined by Lucas tomorrow. for my co-host, and we will have a full show, hopefully with lots of movie news to bring to you guys. So make sure you guys do stay tuned and stick around, and I will see you guys then.